Inspiring Island Women is brought to you by Pine Lighting Victoria. Eliminate the possibilities.
Well, it was written in the stars, actually in the coffee grounds, that Alex Mihailovic would become a doctor. She's a popular surgeon and ICU doctor at Victoria's Royal Jubilee Hospital. She champions global health and sustainable living. Stacy Ross introduces us to this week's Inspiring Island Woman.
The career path of Alexandra Mihailovic became apparent when she was a young child with her family in Serbia.
In Serbia, they read coffee cups with like the way you'd read tea leaves. And I remember this fortune teller pointing at me and saying, "This one's going to be a doctor."
That fortune teller knew her stuff. Today, Dr. Alex Mihailovic is a general surgeon and ICU doctor with a specialty in trauma surgery and abdominal reconstruction at Victoria's Royal Jubilee Hospital.
She's just a pleasure to work with in the operating room. You can also really tell how much she cares about her patients.
Alex's path to becoming a doctor wasn't easy. She didn't get into med school the first time and was running a sea kayaking company in Honduras when she applied again. She got in, and in the first week, a doctor invited her to watch a surgery, a hernia operation on an 8-year-old child.
I had this wave of disbelief or dread, he's going to take this scalpel and he's going to cut into this child. And then by the end of the case, I just thought this was the greatest thing in the world, and it was what I wanted to do.
And do it she did, in Uganda, with the Red Cross in the Congo, and in the aftermath of the devastating earthquake in Haiti.
An open traumatic fracture to the femur.
She met and married her husband Simon while working at a trauma center in Cape Town, South Africa. And when she learned of a job opening in Victoria, she took it. And her patients and colleagues are sure glad she did.
You can really tell that she cares about her patients. Not only that, but she also cares about us in the operating room as well. She cares about the whole team, not just the patients. So it's just absolutely wonderful to work with her. I wish, like I say, I can't say enough good things about Alex. In the end, if we're going to mark where they see the...
Brian, who is a clinical nurse educator, is helping Alex navigate a new piece of equipment called a SpyFi that the Victoria Hospitals Foundation is raising money to buy.
The SpyFi system is just... essentially, it just allows extra precision for when the surgeons are doing their operations.
It works by illuminating a dye injected into the bloodstream, and it would be a game changer, allowing for more precise and less invasive ways to fix people. And fixing people is what Alex loves about her job.
It's quite a privilege to be bestowed that kind of trust from somebody, and you actually fix people, and you fix them tangibly and quickly, and you can see your results.
Her work isn't easy, and it's tough to balance her career and her family life, but she says it's good to do hard things.
You know, there's many days at work I'm sobbing in tears because emotionally it's hard, physically it's hard, but you get the greatest rewards out of life if you do hard things.
Though they only intended to stay in BC for 6 months, Alex and Simon have been here more than 10 years.
We both fell in love with Victoria and the island, and we always joke that we arrived with our backpacks, and now we've got 10 sheep and pigs and chickens and ducks and kids and acres and all of these things.
Alex, Simon, and their 2 young kids live on a hobby farm in Saanich.
We're both really passionate about self-sustainability and just teaching our kids that hard work and working in line with nature is worthy.
Right. Alex remains committed to and interested in global health and plans to continue her international work when her kids are a bit older. Who knows if she'll spend any time with a fortune teller, but one thing is for sure, it's a good thing she didn't listen to her dad, who tried to convince her not to be a doctor.
He said I would never sleep and nobody would want to marry me. He was right about the first one.
It was destiny. A 5-year-old girl in Serbia would become a doctor, and aren't we glad and grateful that she did?